Hey guys, welcome back to Fandom Sage Powers, where we discuss comics, heroes, villains, and the Dawn. Today we are focusing in on one of the founders of Krakoa, and giant X-Men, Magneto, right now. I'm not much for solving mysteries, and we really don't get much in the way of visitors outside of tourists searching for the perfect picture to let everyone know just how adventurous they are. But you, friend, don't strike me as the picture-taking type. No, I am not. Then I can assume that's your boat parked off the coast of our little island? Yes, it is. Islands have been an interest of mine for quite some time. I've been collecting them for years. I was recently asked to put my expertise into action and procure one for a colleague. There were certain requirements regarding location, weather, and other uninteresting demands, so here I am, money in hand. Well, you're talking to the raw man, first of all. Second, the owner is a bit, eccentric. A hard fellow to know, if I'm being honest. Yes, he does have something of a reputation, doesn't he? Uh-huh. You want me to give him a shout? Let him know there's an interested buyer. Yes, that would be helpful, thank you. Could be a while. I can wait. Even before becoming one of the founding architects of the mutant nation Krakoa, Magneto's destiny was irrevocably intertwined with that of mutant kind. Magneto's single-minded goal to protect and uplift his people above all else has been an ongoing source of strife, but rarely has he seemed so close to achieving it. Thank you for joining me, Eric. Honestly, I'm a little insulted that it's taken you this long to invite me. Word has spread, Emma. There's no hiding the mutant miracle you have running your kitchen. Speaking of, Saucier here is a gift. Ask him. He will tell you. And if you doubt him, he will threaten you with dirt. If I feed you dirt, Miss Frost, you will eat dirt and then you will thank me for it. Tonight, however, you eat the lobster. He died for you, and from his death I have resurrected him as a dish so succulent that you, in fact, might die from indulgence. But do not fear. This is Krakoa, and there are worse ways to die. Well, let's put the man to the test, shall we? My God, that's... I know, right? To die for. I suppose then you should tell me why you invited me here. Might be a good idea to get that in before dessert. Be a dear and top me off, and I'll be happy to tell you. Of course, happy to. So, over the past few months, with the continued success and occasional setback of all things Hellfire, I have learned from watching how humanity is reacting to what we are doing, and well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I have an idea. And you would like me to help. What I would like, Eric, is for you to find me an island. Something to warm you up, friend. That would be nice. Thank you. I heard from him. Oh? He said he'll get here when he feels like. No specific word on when that might be. Yes. That sounds like him. As a boon for diligent service, I gave the caretaker here an Atlantean Gresh to contact me if ever he needed assistance. Need, not want. Yet here I am, Prince of the Ocean, King of Atlantis, answering the summons of there's a stranger in our strange land, only to find you, just a mutant. Less special each and every day, I think. You kept me waiting. I am a king. You were expecting it to be the other way? Most would be thankful for the audience. Either way, I suggest you use it, and quickly. I have matters of dark water to deal with. I find I am more thankful with each passing day, Namor. But to be clear, I'm here on someone else's behalf. It's the White Queen who would like to leash your island. Ah, Emma. Say no more. I understand. Then we can come to terms? That depends. Do you feel like a swim? I could take a dip. What exactly are we looking for, Namor? A month ago, Andromeda sent an Atlantean exploratory team into the deepest part of this trench. Seismic activity had cracked the wall, and the great siren song was heard. The team was never heard from again. Now I am here to see what happened to them. See? It's pretty dark down there. It's an ocean, Magneto. The sun is for thin skin and weak hearts. The deep is for those made of sterner stuff. The unexpected things you find under hundreds and thousands of years of Earth. What is it? It's the spiral of the old kings of Atlantis. Uhari, I think. Can you open it? It's a brass tin iron composite, yes. Should I? Only one way to know for sure. Kraken! It's always a Kraken. Yeah! Be careful, it's... Unhand me, beast. Do you not see? I am Namor, Prince of the Ocean, King of... Atlantis. This is going well, I think. It seems that we... There, a faint light. Follow me.
Man of the sea, and a man of the earth. What seek you, strangers?
Weeks ago, I lost a group of explorers, scientists in these deep waters. I'm trying to find them.
Ah, their bones are around here somewhere, scattered with the millennia of others, soon to be joined by yours if you choose as they did, incorrectly. See the spiral, see the stone. Choose one and live, choose the other and die. There is only the choice, and only in choosing correctly can you find your way back to shallow water.
Ah, this is simple. The spiral is a symbol of Uhari. Now, I want you to tell me... Namor!
You can save him, if you wish. Simply make a better choice.
It seems so obvious. The way you offer one thing or another.
Yes.
and yet I see 3 pillars behind you. So I do not choose the stone, I choose the other.
Trickster, fraud, liar, thief. Do you have any idea what you've done? Do you care at all what this does?
No, I do not. So, about that island. Fair is fair. The island is yours. What are you going to do with it? The lady asked for a favor. She gets a favor. Watch your step. Okay, you can open your eyes. Ah, yes, this will do nicely. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. None at all, really. Namor sends his regards, and it turns out he wasn't especially attached to the place. Apparently, he wanted gambling with some Danes after the Second World War. Well, you have your island, Miss Frost. What are you going to do with it? Send invitations, of course, and then wait to see who shows up. It goes without saying that Magneto is one of the greatest comic book characters of all time. What I love about Magneto is his depth and willingness to evolve. I remember when I was first introduced to X-Men way back in the day, and how the X-Men's main villain was Magneto and the Brotherhood. A question I would often ask myself is why these two groups of mutants, these two mutant leaders in Magneto and Charles Xavier, were at odds all the time. Why are they fighting each other when they have a common enemy or a common goal? It's just the way they look at it. One looks at it as an enemy and the other has a goal to live harmoniously. Magneto just was not there yet. I believe the complexity of this villain is really what drew in so many fans early on, because Charles and Eric were friends. They understood each other until they had a difference of ideology and their paths separated. So this is a very relatable kind of scenario that you might have somebody that you're very close with that one day you just cannot get on the same page, and you know you will always have love. But when you reach an impasse, that's pretty much it. And we've seen this relationship fleshed out in very satisfying ways, in flashbacks, in different arcs. And honestly, those two characters have kind of almost switched spots at sometimes, with Charles being an antagonist and doing really messed up stuff, and Magneto being the voice of reason and a protector of mutant kind, which he has always been. So I believe this version of Magneto was an inevitability. And in a way, I think that Charles always knew that Eric was the better person to lead and protect these mutants than himself. The pain and suffering and trauma that Eric went through in his childhood, witnessing the concentration camps and the ethnic cleansing of his people, seeded in him something dark and angry and vengeful, but it also deepened his capacity for empathy in ways that Charles really does not have. Charles has suffered too in some ways, but nothing compared to Magneto. This issue has me excited to get into Trial of Magneto, which I hadn't really put on my list just yet, but now I'm really reconsidering that. Giant-sized X-Men Magneto was great. I give this one 4 out of 5 X's. Highly recommend. Tell me how you feel about this issue, and tell me why you love or don't really care for Magneto in the comments. And just a reminder, I do have my membership opportunities available if you'd like to join the crew for real. And you'll get access to content early, days earlier than most people, custom emojis, badges, custom wallpapers, all kinds of stuff. So if you want to support, go ahead and check out my page and the join section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next issue.